Okay. Pardon me. I should have looked over this one a little bit closer before I just handed this off to you. Okay, so this is for worksheet 18.1b, number 4a. Pardon me. Okay, it asks what's the area of a cross section in square millimeters of a water pipe. That means what you get if you cut straight through the pipe at one point, and it's 3 inches in diameter. Okay, so I had to really think about that for a second to get it in my mind as to what it would look like. So I'm going to try my best at a drawing. I am not a very good artiste. Okay, so I'm going to draw us a pipe. Now don't laugh at it. Alright, well this is the end of the pipe. You can't see it because it's facing that way. It looks kind of like a, I don't even know. Okay, so this is the interior of the pipe that goes in through and then it just keeps going. Okay, so what is the area of a cross section in square millimeters of a water pipe that's 3 inches in diameter? Okay, so let's just say we took a saw and we sawed this right into. Okay, that's what it's talking about. A cross section. At least I think that's what it's talking about. So basically what it's talking about, and it could have worded this differently, it says that from here to here the diameter is 3 inches. Okay, and it wants to know basically what that would be, what the area would be in square millimeters. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to figure out what is the area in inches, and then we'll convert that to square millimeters. So let's see if we can do that. Alright, so the area of a circle. The area of a circle is pi r squared. Okay. I always like to start with the formula first. It just helps me. I'm glad my teacher would make me do that. Now, the radius, remember, is half of this. So the half of 3 would be 1.5. And we're going to square that because you have to square the radius. And thankfully, we can use a calculator on this section. So that would be 1.5 times 1.5, okay, and then times pi. So we get, let's round it to 2 places, so it would be 7.07 would be square inches. Okay, so basically what we need to do is we need to get, now we know the area. So basically, we just need to get the area converted from square inches to square millimeters, which is going to be difficult in itself because this is customary and millimeters is not. So now we have to figure out how to do that. Okay, so we know to do the conversion. We're just going to start out putting this, and then we need to think of some ratio that we could use. Let's see, I'm wondering what page were all those. Let me look in the back of my book. I know there were some, it gave us some formulas, you know, some conversions. Oh, okay, here's some. In the back of your book, the book that's got your worksheets, on page 447, there's a page that says units of measure. At the top it has distance, then it has time, then it has liquid capacity, and at the very bottom it has metric. No, that's not a, I thought that was a conversion, but that's not. Let me see. Oh, yeah, it is. No, teaspoons and gallons. Conversion, well, there's dry capacity and there's mass. This would be Oh, I see. It's up at the very top of that page on the right-hand side. Conversion between systems. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters. See, those are the things that you're just going to have to write those down or remember those or something, or remember the page it's on. Okay, so we have inches, so we want to go to centimeters, and then when we get centimeters, it'll be easier to go then to millimeters. So let's then put that ratio here. Since we want centimeters, it's going to go on top. So let's write this ratio, 2.54 centimeters, okay, over 1 inch. However, we have to do this twice because remember this is squared. So we're going to do this. I don't know why I put equal. It's times. Times, not equal. Times. Let's do it again. Just the same one because it's squared. Alright, there we go. Then let's figure that ratio between, because now we want to go from centimeters, we want to get millimeters. So do you remember the conversion rate between that? That would be at the bottom of that page. There's 10 millimeters. Well, it's actually milliliter. Well, no, yeah, it's right there at the top on distance. 10 millimeters to 1 centimeter. Okay, so since we want millimeters, let's go ahead and put that ratio. 10 millimeters to 1 centimeter. And we're going to do that twice, remember, because it's area and we're squaring it, which means it must be done twice. If it's not written already squared, then you have to do it yourself by doing it twice. Alright, so now we're going to end up with millimeters. So let's go ahead and see if we can figure our stuff. First we have to go in and we have to cross everything out. So here's inches squared, here it is, here it is. And then we're going to cross out our centimeters because they cancel one another out. So then we're left with squared millimeters. Okay, oh yeah, wait a minute, because we crossed these out because these two cancel these two out. So everything's canceled out except our square millimeters. Okay, then you're going to go in and you're going to do the calculations. Alright, so it would be 7.07 times these numbers. Okay, and you're going to end up with a fairly big number. I won't give you the answer just so you can have this answer for yourself. But remember, when you label it, your answer is going to be square millimeters. Okay? Alright, so let's see if you can figure that. I hope that makes sense. It was a little bit tricky, but that was a good question to have on that one. I think I'll save this video in case somebody else, when they get to this point, has any trouble. Alright, that is it. Let me know if you need any more help.